Hey guys, since sadly the spooky month of 2022 has sadly ended, here are all the Blu-rays and DVDs I bought or just got from the month of October. And I don't have very many, but I think this might be the biggest I've had a Blu-ray collection, or maybe I don't know. I haven't really checked out my other videos, but nonetheless, let's just get started. Starting off with Beast, starring Edris Elba. This is just pretty much a Jaws ripoff. I had a decent time with it. I saw a few commercials for it when they were announcing this. I saw it at movie theaters and all that. I mean, it kind of grabbed my attention. It didn't look great. But I had a decent time with it. When I went and watched this with my dad at the drive-in, maybe because I watched it at the drive-in, maybe I just that was because I had a decent time. Maybe if I rewatch it, I might not like it. But I think what bothered me the most was when Idris Elba fights the lion. He should have been dead there. But for a Jaws ripoff, it's not the worst. Looking at you, Grizzly. This is not the worst Jaws ripoff I've ever seen. This is a movie I would say just go ahead and stream it. Uh, Probably my favorite prequel this year. Right behind there with Pearl. Orphan First Kill. Now, if you watched my review, you'll probably see that, like, when I first reviewed it, I thought it was fine. It wasn't great. When I first watched it, I was like, some of the decisions here I didn't really care for. But I rewatched it with my dad the day after. I don't know if you can see that because it's like a bright cover and because of my lighting. But I rewatched it with my dad the day after it came out because we watched the first Orphan together in my backyard with my movie projector and all that. And he said that he had a decent time with it. Pretty much, he said it was fine. But I wanted to show him this because I wanted to see what he would think about it. And after watching it the second time, I thought this movie was awesome. I've watched it maybe 2-3 more times again because this movie is just awesome. In my review, I think I said go ahead and stream it, but right now I'm going to say that you go out and buy this movie. I just thought this movie was awesome. I want more Esther. I want more Esther movies. Still talking about Esther, and that is Orphan. The first Orphan, not Orphan First Kill. I don't understand why I have not bought this movie yet. This movie is one of the best horror movies out there. It is easily in my top 10 favorite horror movies. I remember watching some of this as a kid. Go watch my review for that. I might put a time card up here. I thought when I rewatched this movie this year, the twist to this movie, I'm probably not gonna spoil it because if you watched Orphan First Kill, then maybe. I was shocked. I did not watch any trailers. I did not watch anything about Orphan First Kill. I didn't know what this movie was about. I didn't know anything about Orphan First Kill at the time. I didn't know anything about this movie. I watched some of it when I was a kid. I might have passed out or just I didn't care for it. But the twist in this movie, I am still shocked about it. The first Orphan it's just a must go out and buy it. I thought that movie was amazing. I think this is one of the most interesting movies this year, and that is Bullet Train. I went and watched this at the drive-in during the summer. I didn't really expect anything from it. The trailers looked pretty good. I thought it was interesting. And this movie was just batshit crazy throughout the entire movie. It was enjoyable. A lot of people were saying it was pretty good, but I'm also hearing people saying it's too much for their liking. I've actually heard. I've been hearing saying, "Oh, it's too much for my liking," and I've even heard that this is Brad Pitt's worst movie. I'm not a big Brad Pitt fan, honestly, but I enjoyed what this movie was. It was batshit crazy. It was just all over the walls, pretty much. But I would say that to go ahead and stream it. Oh God, it's falling. Talking about Jordan Peele's newest movie, and that is Nope. I was honestly blown away by this movie. I went and watched this movie with my mom in Oregon. I go there and visit her once every summer, and my grandma. And this movie was coming out when I was there, and I really wanted to go watch it. And so my mom She's never seen any Jordan Peele movies. If you watched my quick reaction, you would probably know that. And after we watched this movie, we walked out enjoying it. And after we left, I showed her Get Out and Us, and she was like, "Oh yeah, Get Out is awesome." And she's not a big Jordan Peele fan, and she thinks Get Out is awesome. She did not like Us, and she liked this movie. I really did enjoy this movie. It's been a while since I last rewatched it, but I think the only thing I didn't really like about this movie was the chimpanzee thing that was going on. Like, I didn't understand what they were trying to do there. It was supposed to give backstory for this guy here, Steven Yeun, who was in The Walking Dead. It was supposed to give backstory from him, but if you ask me, he's probably should have been the main character, not the best character, but the main character of this movie. And maybe the chimpanzee thing would have been made more sense, honestly. Probably my favorite Steven Spielberg movie, and just one of my favorite movies, period. Saving Private Ryan. I love this movie. Oh yeah, I say go out and buy that one. That was pretty good. I forgot to say that. Saving Private Ryan, it might be my favorite Steven Spielberg movie. I honestly have no idea. I never really have time to watch it with school and work and all of that. Like, even when I come home from work, this is nearly a 3-hour movie. I probably wouldn't have time for it. It's a 3-hour plus movie. I probably wouldn't have time for it over the weekend either, because sometimes I go and do stuff with family over the weekend. I never really have time to ever rewatch this movie, but it's up there in my favorite Steven Spielberg movies. If this movie wasn't so damn long, this would probably be one of those movies where I watch it every day, pretty much. I love this movie that much. This is a must go out and buy it. One of Steven Spielberg's best movies. But that is all the movies I picked up of October 2022. What did you guys think of my collection? I didn't really grab very much, or maybe I did. I don't know. Well, I'll probably have to end up rewatching my other ones, because I don't know how many movies I bought in those ones. I think this might be my most. Probably not, but what did you think of all the movies I picked up? Are some of those movies that you actually enjoyed, or some of those movies that you absolutely hated? Let me know in the comments, and let me know what you think about Saving Private Ryan. I might do a review on that movie someday. But if you enjoyed this video, like it. If you loved it, subscribe and hit the bell notifications so you will get notified excuse me, for my latest videos. Until my next movie review, or my next Blu-ray collection, or any kind of video I end up doing in the future, stay tuned and take care.